The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring, hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. Goodbye. Nice to...
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Alright, so we had a problem. I was not having my microphone on. I just noticed it when I was watching through this cutscene. And that's alright. That's alright. So here we're gonna put our spectral seed that you just gave us. So basically now to access this, your triangle, you can have access to the right click. That's what I like to do. So yeah, kind of awkward. I was talking at the beginning. You were not able to listen to me or hear me in any of those matter. But that's alright. So now that we have Horsey, we can go travel around. Press circle to go faster. You also have a little double jump. You can pick up stuff while you're on him. Now you can see it's nighttime. Some special enemy appear at night, some appear just during daytime. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Some bosses will just appear at nighttime also, which is good to know. If you go here, you hear somebody calling out for you. Yeah, I want to pick up that first. Now if you go beside that bushes, just smack him.
Yeah, you there? What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back.
clever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
So Buck is part of a side quest.
What a shame.
All NPC in the game, if they don't act like you at first sight, they are part of a side quest.
They took everything I owned, and so this is all I have to express.
Side quest will give you a lot of reward.
Hope you can forgive me.
Room, equipment, rare equipment. So he will give you mushroom.
If you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
So he said that. So we're gonna talk to him again.
I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Here we go. Now we talk to him. He don't have anything anymore to say. We're gonna go up here again. There's something that you need if you want. It's important that you go pick it up. We're gonna go pick it up now. Here you have to be careful because you have wolf. And wolf is one of the biggest pain in the ass of that game. Here we have his equipment. We have his potion. So you want to go here. So maybe now we're gonna have a surprise. Maybe we're gonna have like a surprise attack from the back. I don't think so. Can I go here? You gotta take that. It's to add skill. Whetstone knife, you can add ashes to your weapon from now on. And they also give you the storm. They also give you a free one. So good to know if you want to have a very good shield. You can just stay in this zone and farm the guy with the shields. I recommend doing it. That guy will call for the help, so you want to kill him as fast as possible. Here's your map for the zone of Limgrave. So I'm just gonna walk back away a little bit. So now you can see we have the map for all the whole zone here. So we're gonna clear the camp just to get some room. It's good to know that you don't need to farm in the game, regardless of what some people say. Some people say you need to farm, some say you don't need to farm. Personally, on my playthrough, I farm a lot because I was wanting to be more powerful than needed to. But you don't need to be that strong to win the game. I mean, some people play as a range level 1 and do the whole game. As long as you upgrade your weapon, you will be fine. It's also good to know that sometimes you have some buff. Right now we have a rune buff. That's what the gold aura is. And now you can see I aggro them even if I was not wanting to. We're gonna kill them. Flying enemies suck because they fly. Here we go. Might as well go kill the other guy. When you kill a group of enemy, they can replenish your flask for you because you just killed a lot of them. So that can be a way if you're far from a site of grace, sorry, and you want to re-add your flask, you can just murder everybody in the zone. So now we have that guy left. You also have some of the other small guy. So this guy, as you can see, he hit harder, he doesn't take damage. Well, he takes some, but not a lot. Sorry about that. He is a stronger dude. We're gonna try to defeat him. I don't know if we will be able to. I hope we will. Now you can see the other guy come. I was thinking I cleared them all. Apparently I missed some. If you can just fight one guy at a time, it would be good. Also, that's a good attack. You wait for him to attack you, you jump. Do the jump attack. There we go, we just killed all of them, I think. Was that all of them? Maybe not. Maybe... Yeah, from the back. Let's go kill them all here. I was saying it a while ago, but my microphone was not on. Here's a good place to try. Do trials and error. Do you like your build? Yes or no? Do you like your weapon? Yes or no? Also try technique, try to roll, try to block, try to dodge. So this way the game gonna be much easier for you later on. Here we can see I cannot equip that, you need 16 of strength to do it. The increase on damage is actually good, but it will put us in heavy load that we can go around it by removing some stuff for more gears or putting more point in endurance, which we're gonna do right away actually. So here I don't know if I said or no, if you want to have a better shield, which is a shield like one we have right now with 100 damage block for physical, you can farm the shield guy here, the two guys over there specifically. If you farm them maybe for 5 to 10 minutes, you're gonna have it. Also we don't need one because we already have one. But if you want it, I mean, go for it, you know. You can see they respawn right away anyway. It's a good place to farm. If you want to keep going now in the story progression view, we need to go toward that way. Also, we're gonna backtrack a little bit. The main reason anything a while ago, if you guys see, again I was telling it to you guys, but my microphone was not on, and that's my bad. I'm still trying to figure out how my PS5 works after all. But a while ago they were on top in the cave where we were. They were a shiny thing in the corner. We're gonna go try to go get that now. So now for that to happen, I have to go the right way around. Also good to know, on horse you have your combat. You can see I can swing him around. That's the 3 Sentinel. That's one of the side boss if you want of the game. Be careful though, he hit pretty hard. So you want to go here. Here is where we started a while ago. If you look, we start right here. Now we are kind of the back of where we were. What you hear screaming right now is the bat kind of thing that are screaming. Now you want to go in this zone. When you see aircraft like that, you can jump on them to slow you down. Obviously we cannot jump on that one because you need to be from another angle to do it. But you can go down here. And this is where we want to go. Actually, we want to go down there. So first thing first, we go here. I recommend to stay on the ledge for now. Until you go up to here. And now obviously you die a lot in that game and it's pretty normal. Fall damage is a thing, and most of the time that I die personally is either because I'm fighting a boss or it's fall damage. Okay, we have to be careful with that. use the double jump also to your advantage, that if you jump, you can come back on the ledge pretty easily. Sometimes the double jump doesn't activate right away. Sometimes it's because you have to jump first, then it will activate. So here you have a guy there. That guy is pretty strong, to be honest. So us, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pick it as this. Pick it up. Or don't. Pick it up, come on. There we go. You want to jump here. You want to look at the wall. And you're gonna see an opening. Now, your horse cannot go everywhere. So you have to travel by foot from now on. You go here. And if you see, this is where we were a while ago. And now we have the Electric Talisman. I didn't say that right, but that's alright. And you can see it boosts only damage negation. So now we have the choice. Do I want to have fire negation or I want to have only damage negation? I recommend keeping the fire damage for now because we don't really fight against anything that's really holy. Not using holy magic. So now if you want, because we have nothing to lose. Well, we have 781 rune. But you can try to take on that guy. Those guys are a bit everywhere in the game. They are not really bosses, but they do give a lot of good stuff. You see, like that weapon, his spell is bringing you toward him. Basically, it's a graphical attack. He's using gravity. Also, it's important to notice that some enemy, it really matters where you're hitting them. As if you hit him on his head, you're more likely to make him like stun. I know it's hard to target when you're just hitting them with a sword like this, but that's good to know. Also, be careful if they take you like that, they can hit you, even though you're like that, it just one-shot me. So we just died. So you have to be careful when fighting against a guy like that. Personally, I'm not gonna go back there because it's not on the way anyway, and we're respawning on top here. Now when you die, which is good to know, you lose all your rune. You can go pick them up as long as you don't die again. So we can go back down there if we won't pick them up. Personally, it doesn't really matter to me. We're not having like 100,000 rune or 1,000,000 rune. Some people can argue here that like, hey, you need to pick up all your rune. You don't need to. So now that we are here, we're gonna go here, which is the Dragonborn rune. So again, when we start, we're at the first step. I recommend to go pick up the horse, no matter what you do, to the gate front. After that, you can come back to the first step. You can teleport, by the way. You can fast travel to the grace site. Now we're gonna go to the Dragonborn. So from the first step, you go right. You have the Dragonborn right here. You can see here, there's a little stair. We want to remember those stairs for a while. First, we're gonna go here. We're gonna pick up the stone key. It's always good to have stone keys. Okay, now we're gonna go down here. If I can go, come on. You can go down like this. We open the door. Now what I'm doing right now, you don't need to. It's not required at all. You can do it if you want. You can keep going the game as it is. And we have the twin blade weapon here, which I mean I have the wrong chest. But basically what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to a specific location in this zone again. I just pick up the wrong stair. So those are the stairs you want. The twin blade are good weapon also, by the way. Very good weapon actually. I recommend not fighting necessarily with those guys because they're a pain in the ass. And also here you have mouses that you have to kill them. Should have one more, yeah. So technically you don't need to kill them to do what I'm about to do, but I recommend killing them so it's less hassle. You want to open that door, you want to open that chest. Now that chest cannot teleport you somewhere else. So now there's something you can do in that game if you have the veil, like what we picked up a while ago. You don't need it specifically to have it. So you're gonna go there, it teleports you somewhere else. When you're stuck in a chest like that that teleports you, you cannot fast travel anymore until you find a gray site. So now you're gonna appear here, open the chest, pick up the treasure, you have gravity stone, you have gravity chuck. Now you can see we have a lot of enemy. Right now we're in a higher level zone. I recommend not fighting anybody, especially those jerks. You see, they one-shot me right away. So turning right like that, it's supposed to be the legit way to go. Now we're gonna do it my way, which is a bit faster and you have less chance to get hit. So we're gonna respawn right where we spawned in first place anyway. So we go here, sprint, go left. Don't bother about anything. Just sprint. Sprint. You can roll for those one if you want to cut the falling animation. So you want to pick up the gray side, which is very important. First time I played the game, I forgot to pick up the gray side. It is okay, you can still like manage all the way around. So now that we are here, we are in Khalid right now, for the one who want to know. So here in Khalid, we're gonna do a few things. First of all, I recommend going here, pick that thing up. That's it's a rotten dog, ashes. Also good to know when you go on gray side, if you sit, you're removing the aggro. No, well, because we went to Khalid, she can offer us to go to the round table. We're gonna decline for now. We're gonna go there next time.
Truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
So you can see I just decline it. Now you can just tell her, hey, I want to go to the round table. And they're gonna do it for now. A text like that or message by beyond certain gate. Stop by the shack. You see when they're right like that is the right from NPC. Now here you have enemy. Don't bother with them. Use magic attack, they kinda wreck you. So here is the run you want to go from here on. You want to go here. You want to go here. You want to jump there. You want to jump that one here. Again, don't bother with the enemy. Try to dodge them as much as you can. You want to jump that tree. Here we go. You want to go up here. We're gonna come back here for later on. For right now, I just want to do that one. As you can see, we opened that fire. The seal on the gate in the back, we can barely see it just get removed. So now we want to nicely go down. Call back the horse. Now we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. We're gonna pick up that. What I like to do me is use a double jump last minute. Here you have a golden seed. Yeah, I like to use the double jump last minute. So at least it broke the fall damage. Now I recommend taking that site of grace. I recommend taking them all actually when you see one. That one specifically because you may die a lot in the next step. You may not die a lot also in the next step. Depend how good you are or lucky you are. Now you want to double jump, you want to jump. You want to go up this tree. Now you want to jump here. And you want to jump here. Now be careful, that stone will hit you. If that hits you, you're gonna die probably. Because we are still low level. I recommend picking up as much stuff as you can. I don't know why I use my potion here. So here you want to keep going. You want to not get lost, like what am I doing right now? I need to go that way. So again, remember you're on high zone level right now. You don't want to go fight with people. Also note that if you want a good challenge, don't do what I'm doing right now. Notice that the first boss in the game, to be honest, they seem strong, but depending on what build you have, they are not that strong. If you have a samurai, for example, was a starter one, the first boss are very easy to do. Here there's a lot of dragon. You can see a giant dragon right there. So now you want to go here, you want to touch the grace, you want to sit on the grace because you don't want to have any aggroes. Now we stand up again. Now our goal right now is to be able to equip the flay, which you need dexterity 18. Right now we have a dexterity of 13. So you want to go up here. Now here I will show you where to go. You can try to fight if you want. You're gonna die if you do so. The best is just run. Just run. Go up the ladder. Now you can see the poison stat. If the poison go all the way up, you're gonna get poison. You don't want that to happen. At the same time, it doesn't really like matter. You just have to look. Right now we have to look up for the poison. You want to pick up that. You don't need it for now. You're gonna need it later on in the game. So now you want to go here. Be careful, I almost fall there. Now you want to run. You want to go to that one here. You want to go jump. Make a potion. So now you see, we want to go pick up that thing there. You see, I missed my turn there. So that guy just killed us. That's alright. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna have it this time. Now what I know is some people use that for speedrun tactic, for like level up. How fast you can level up 0, level 1 to 40. Personally, I rather take my time to go there and do it the proper way around without any problem. If you happen to die, you die. That's not the big deal, to be honest. I mean, that's one of the big part of Elden Ring to be, is to die. The more you die, the better you get. So now you want to go here. You want to jump here. You want to go here. You want to jump here. You want to go here. Press triangle on those guys. Now go here. Make that the rune. Turn right. And we're back up. Now we jump down. We re-equip our shield. Now you see I died in, press triangle fast enough here. That's one of the things, like when I'm playing with the menu down on the left, usually I just lost track of all the stuff. But that's alright, we're gonna respawn there. Or rune are right beside it. Retrieve our last rune. Now we're gonna go in inventory. And this is what we just get, a golden rune 12. We use that. And you can see I just win 7,500 rune, which is very good. While we are there, we're gonna use the other one too. Because I don't see why we should not. There we go. So now we're over 8,000 rune. We need 18 dexterity. We're gonna go to 18 dexterity, which I cannot. Which that's I'm missing 100 rune. Now we can probably take one of those guys. Can just lure one in. Let's just lure him out. If it's just one guy, it's not that bad. It's good to know that also enemies are not really necessarily like... They are strong, but at the same time you can still take them on. So we're gonna do the same technique as a while ago, which is jump, hit, we just stun him, we just kill him, we get 800 rune, which we were needing just 100 of them. Now we're gonna do that again. This time we're gonna do it right. Dexterity level 18. Confirm. We go out of there. Now you want to equip the veil. The flay, sorry, not the veil. You want to run down here. You can disequip the shield or keep the shield equipped. It's up to you. You have to pick up those flowers. I'm just joking, you don't have to. Now you want to line up. Usually there's a message that will say like here, like that one here where you say here, try bloodlust. So now with the flame, what is nice, hold L2 and keep walking forward, okay? Now you can see his health, it doesn't last a lot of health, but blood damage will accumulate, bleed damage will accumulate as it goes, and it's gonna remove a big chunk of it by time. Now we can see it, we're gonna do it like after 3 for the third time. There you go, you see I just removed a big chunk there. So around every 3 stamina bar will remove a big chunk of it. What you want to do is this. Now good to know that by doing that you're gonna win at least to level 40. Maybe more, maybe less, depending which level you already are when you do that. Also good to know is you can actually farm that guy. I'm gonna show you how, don't worry about it. It's a bit tricky to do though, especially at the beginning like this. I'm just gonna take a... we're gonna try to make the process go a bit faster here. So now what you want to do, you want to be very careful when you get like this. We know that maybe like 3 more bar, we should be close to killing him. You want to look at the minute that you kill him, at the second that you kill him actually, you want to go on torrent, which is RC, and you want to go to the gray side as fast as you can. You want to sit on it. Now the goal is simple. You want to sit on the gray side before the rune get added. If the rune get added, that means the dragon will die permanently. If the rune didn't get added, the dragon will respawn. Because this is a boss fight, for the one who doesn't know. It's also related to a side quest in the game. But if you plan to do the game 100%, you have to play the game more than once. And anyway, I do recommend that you do the game like a few times, because every time you replay that game you discover new things. So now we keep on going. A few more things, few more times should do it. I think one more time. Now you want to go on Torrent, you want to go run as fast as possible. Elchi will let you remove from your mount automatically, you want to rest. Now we're gonna see if I add it. I did it right, so you see now the dragon reappear, you can also see I get the rune. I get 50,000 rune. You can argue that it's not a lot. It's a lot, it's not a lot, it depends on every person I think. And now we want to go 18 here. We're gonna put some points into strength. Yeah, I like that for now. So you can see I'm level 30. I flushed 30 right now. We've been playing for about an hour by now. You can go there also. It's good to know. You can go there very fast if you want. You can go there right out at the beginning. Now you can see the weapon, the way they go. So the broadsword, it's strength D, dexterity E. That one is strength D, dexterity D. So that means this as a dexterity weapon is better than the other one. Also that is the same scaling. That's the same scaling for now. So basically what it means is when you level up strength and dexterity, that weapon will do more damage. With strength and dexterity because it's rated as a D. That one will gain a lot more points from strength and less from dexterity. So that's why you need to know those things when you're making your build. We're still in medium load, which is very good. Good to know you can still use your shield even if you have a great sword. Because our character is just so badass that they can use it one hand. So now, when you have a new weapon like that, get used to the playing style. It's a bit slower because it's a bigger weapon. If you double end it, you're gonna do more damage also. You can double end the shield. You can hit with it, you can parry. You can do all the same thing as usual. Now if you want, you can go and kill the dragon again. You can kill him as many times as you want, as long as you can do like what I show you. You have to go right out of the bat. We're gonna go to the round table now. Me personally, I don't do that because I tried it already once, a few times. I was never able to do it more than twice in a row. Usually the third time you're gonna disappear anyway. I want to keep it for later on. So by doing that, what you gain a lot of level, yes. We just earned a trophy, the round table hall. You win a lot. At the same time, I think it's better to do it that way, personally. You win some more level, the other game will be easier for you. If it's your first time playing a soul game like it was for me, you want the little advantage and level that you can have.
As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
So the round table, you cannot use your weapon unless special event is happening. This is Sir Gideon of All Knowing.
As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
Now, if you remember, Sir Gideon was mentioned in the introduction video. Now you can think what you want about it. Also, good to know all of the people here are part of side quests.
I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Can talk to him again.
Should be left well.
He will just repeat himself. Now you can go take to him.
You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, Have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Now I am gonna try to find a side quest later on.
She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
That's good to know. Now we're gonna go talk to the priest. Now, as we are having more an incantation build base,
I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold.
I make research before. That's what I was explaining a while ago. But again, my microphone was not turned on. So basically, usually what I used to play is I used to play as strength build. So now playing as or build right now. This is brand new for me to play as a Confessor. I wanted to do the Confessor because it seemed interesting. It seemed very funny also. It's a new experience for me also. Usually I play strength build, so my strength build was just based on strength literally. And a little bit of incantation, but not that much. So now what we're gonna do is we're really gonna go like the Confessor way, which is more dexterity build with some strength and incantation. So now incantation, they have all kind of different meaning. Most of them will level up with faith, as you can see here. All of that guy have very good incantation, especially if you start. Throw a ball of raging fire, momently spark flame from ends. Those two spells are very good to have. I'm gonna buy them both. Press shockwave that push away full. That's also good, especially if you play like near edges and such. You can just, especially if you play PvP and you're in a small place. Basically, you do a little shockwave, like what does the thing say literally, and you just like push people down. That urgent air, we already have that one equipped. That one is good if you do PvE. It heals your ally. Also, if you use that, it will heal your ashes, supposedly. That one will cure poison, that one is magic fortification, and that one is flame fortification.
May the golden order shine.
We can skip all of that. Now if we want to explore a bit the round table, most of the doors are closed the first time you go around. You cannot talk to him. You get his pose though, you can read the little message on the floor. Try ahead, because of course. Now here you have the twin sister twin maiden sorry. If you have bell, you can give them to them. So basically what the bell is, for the one who don't know, is if you kill somebody that was supposed to be a merchant in the game, it will appear there. That's what the bell is. So you have the bell in your possession, you give it to them so you can still buy the stuff without any problem. So that is for PvE and PvP purposes, which I recommend buying, not now but later on. Same thing for that one. If you didn't start with the Confessor, you won't have the finger seal. Other classes also start with it, but if you go for example the Vagabond, you don't have it. Also other Strength don't have it. This is where you can buy the finger seal. It's a good weapon to have at the beginning. Now you can see that shield is pretty much like what we are already having. It has 100 block damage. The magic is probably around the same also. Yeah, it's pretty the same, or it's like nearly the same. Now you can look around in the weapon. The sad thing is you cannot see really with what you're having currently equipped. Like I said, better, is it not better? I will tell you yes, I will tell you no. You can take a picture, you can remember your stat by heart, or you can just purchase everything if you want to have one of everything. What I recommend buying is this. It's increased memory slot for the magic and incantation. So basically when you just started like what we do right now, you have limited amount of space. So for example, we go to the rest set of grace. We want to memorize spell. Right now we just have 2. If we had the other one, we would have 3. And so on. So us, we want to use both of them. That one costs 10 FP, that one costs 11 FP. Very good spell to have at the beginning, especially the Fireball. The Fireball is overpowered. And now we want to come here, we want to talk to that guy.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
So now what's now with that guy, you can play with the Ash of War, you can also upgrade your team. Upgrade your weapons.
Notice the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget. The sheer terror of her.
So now we're about to strengthen armament. You can see here, you need smithing stone. Here also have the somber stone. We don't have enough to do that. We can look at the Ash of War we have. Our weapon currently doesn't have any. We can add one if we want. The Storm Stomp, we're not gonna add any for now. You can find pretty much some everywhere in the game. Some of them are very good, some of them are less good. Also, it depends on your gameplay. Now here you can redo your customization for your character, so what it look like. You want to go talk to her?
Great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hall. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
So Faya is part of her side quest. Her side quest is a different ending on the long run. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna do her ending though.
Great champion.
Maybe you want to let her hold you. It take a while to do it. I recommend you do it. We're gonna do it for one time. After that, you want to do it the second time.
You are very warm.
Now we get the Balanchin blessing.
What you felt
So
like
alright.
inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
We wait. Once we're standing again, we're gonna talk to her again.
To see you again. Would you like
You can
blessing?
skip it.
Would you like... Now,
We're gonna let her hold us.
you are so very warm. I was
Can
known
talk now.
as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
So now we can see that Faya is a deathbed companion. That's the second time that we hear that. Also, like Gideon, we hear their name in the intro, the cinematic intro if you watch it. So now before we end it here, we're gonna go see our new spell, what they do. To do that, we're gonna go to the gate front. Gonna teleport there. Also, good knowing, guys. I used to do YouTube before. I stopped it for a while, and now we're gonna restart it. Next week, I'm gonna start uploading video. It's gonna be mainly about Demon Soul and Star Wars Lego, the Skywalker Legacy. I'm gonna try to upload a few during the week. Gonna see how much time I have. Elden Ring, we're gonna stay as a live stream one. Unless you guys tell me you want to have video on Elden Ring and live stream about other games, we can also do that. We're gonna see like what you guys like to see, what you guys like to watch, and we're gonna go from there. So now we're gonna use that. We can see that one is a very face one. That's very fast, to be honest, for an incantation. We're gonna see the difference right now with the fireball. I know the first one that we use, which is the catch flame, is a very fast one. Face-based one. Sorry. Also do a lot of damage. You can see the difference in speed. And that one is pretty fast. Also do a lot of damage. And now I'm out of... now we're gonna try our weapon. Gonna try our weapon here too. We didn't use that weapon yet. We're gonna try them. Hope we can PH him. But we get a long sword straight. So you see, killing those mobs, you can have their armor, you can have their shield, you can also have their sword. Now if you compare sword for sword, ours will be better automatically because it's a great sword. So of course a great sword will do more damage than a regular straight sword. If you look at the comparison with what we start with and what that weapon is, it do a few less damage. It level up with dexterity by D though, which is very good. It do less physical damage. I mean, in the negation for the gardening, it do an average of 30 for everything. It do 10 more critical damage, which can be very good if you're attacking from behind, and it's also weight less. Overall, I think that weapon is better even if it do less. A bit less damage. So if you want to stay with the straight sword, I recommend you taking that sword. Otherwise you can always use a great sword. As you can see, the great sword is a bit slower, but it's not that slower. Also, if you fight that guy, kill him as fast as possible. The reason for that is you're gonna blow the horn. If you blow the horn, everybody come around. So now we get their armor. We also get their helmet, their shield, and then we have their sword. Now we're just missing their shield to have the full set. I can see they die pretty fast. If you want to grind the shield, like I was saying a while ago, it's a matter of 5 to 10 minute AV grinding if you want to. Basically, you go to the site of grace, you kill those two guys, you go to the site of grace, you kill those two guys. That's the fastest way to do it. The more efficient way also to do it. So you can see the little birdie of a while ago are not here right now. Because the birds just appear at nighttime in this zone. So if you don't use them, if you're there during daytime, they won't be there. So now we're gonna use our fireball. Would be good if I had the fireball equipped. So now it will be good to use the fast one because you can see the wolf are very fast. I'm gonna try to use more the spell like I was saying a while ago. It's a different gameplay. It's also very funny, to be honest. because you can attack them from a distance. It's very different from like what I used to. Of course, now at the beginning we don't have a lot of FP points, which is it's kinda suck. I was explaining the stat a while ago. Basically, if you want to have more FP points, you want to put point into mine. Usually, what I like to do is I like to put all of my stat at least at 20. Of course, first you're gonna put your main stat at least level 20, and after that it depends how you play. I usually like to have everything at least at 20. 20 is a good base to have for every stat in the game. Regardless of what style you play, if you intend to go like strength build, physical build, because it's good to know that your every skill that you use counts your FP most likely and stamina. If you don't have a lot of FP, you cannot cast them a lot. So it's good to... you see, he killed me. I almost killed him there. I almost got him. We're gonna go search back our rune. At least have the rune back. So yeah, I recommend having 20 in every stat. I hope I was there. Yeah. I recommend having 20 in every stat at least. It's a good starter point. Now if you pass on the Earth, if you all R2 on the Earth, you do like a sliding attack like this, which do a lot of damage. Really, you can just pick them up, you just keep running. You jump down here, you sit there, and you just disaggro them all. So we're gonna leave it here for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Next time, what we're gonna do, it depends what you guys want to see more. If you're watching afterward on YouTube, you can leave me a comment. I will be sure to read them all. Basically, what we can do is we can keep going forward to go more for the boss, or we can explore more of the game. Engrave. Personally, no matter what we do before we go to the next zone, we're gonna explore either way. So even if we go for the boss next time, we're gonna still explore Limgrave. There's a lot to explore. You can see we were here a while ago, we just carried. There's a lot to explore in this game, there's a lot to discover, there's a lot to learn. And we're gonna be sure to see most of what we can all together. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope I will see you on the next live stream or the next video. Like I was saying a while ago, I'm gonna restart doing videos starting from next week. It's gonna be mainly Demon Soul and Star Wars Lego Luke, the Skywalker saga, which is a just released one. Also, if you guys want to see all the games or interested in all the gameplay or the live stream, you can leave a comment below on any video, live stream included, and we're gonna see what we can do. If you guys tell me you want a gameplay more and video of Elden Ring because we can focus more on specific thing, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing like tips video also on Elden Ring with my other character. Actually, I could do that. Where to find some weapon, where to find specific item. So we're gonna see with that, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the live stream, even if we didn't have the commentary for the first part. But next time we're gonna have it for the whole time. So on that, guys, I will see you next time. And until then, see you there. Super G6, log out.